Hey guys, welcome to Vanishing Gates. I'm your host Jay, into the strange, the unexplained, and all sorts of other crap. With me in Skype, let's pull it up here, is Paco. If it can pull up. That's not pulled up yet, buddy. You gotta wait a second. For some reason, it's not working. I'm just having so many issues technically tonight. It's preposterous. So confused as why this is not working. Alright, Paco. We'll try you again here in a minute. I might just restart this in a second. Alright. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? First of all, Facebook can't manage to make anything work today. And Skype is even worse. Skype is pretty fucking bad. Let's see if we can get fucking Paco back for this. Good grief. Maybe we can have this happen again. Let's see if this works this time. Hey, there you are. Finally, you're on the show. Holy crap on a stick, man. So, guys, Vanishing Gates. I'm Jay. This is Paco. He's on the road. It's going to be kind of laggy and stretchy because for some reason we're having connection issues. This is not our normal tour de force for business here. This is a little different because it's going to be a truncated show. We're going to talk more about what's happening soon versus what's going on right now. Cigar of the show is a Siobhan Maduro because I bought more of these on accident. Don't do that. Just a great old-fashioned cigarette is what Paco's smoking.
Exactly. I'm actually on the way to the truck stop that my own cigars at. They have a cigar cave, and so of course I'm stopping off tonight. All of my fine cigars that I've been purchasing.
Yeah. You guys got to forgive the disconnect there with whatever's going on technology-wise. Everything seems to be going to shit right now. Facebook can't figure out how to live stream. Me and Paco can't get a good internet connection or audio connection, but here we are. Here we are. And for some reason, OBS didn't start recording until I just hit start recording now, when it used to be push button. So, we're in a fun place. Welcome to Vanishing Gates. I'm Jay. The guy on the audio is Paco. Cigar of the show, Siobhan. We're having technical issues. Good lord. Anyhow, so this is, like I said, a truncated episode for this show. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what's going on, what's happening. First of all, I want to give a big, big shout out and thank you to the paranormal patriot himself. Tom Vlas. The last couple of weeks, he's given me some name droppage on his show, and that means more than you guys understand. He's a great guy, has a great show. Go check him out. It's a really cool show. Way better put together than this. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't just a name drop. It was a straight up, hey, I like this show. I watch it. I didn't realize he did. And the fact is, I love his show. And he's going to be a guest on the show soon when we can work out schedules. It's super awesome. Can't wait for that. Yeah, watches it. Watches Vanishing Gates. Listens to it, which is super awesome. I said watches, but if you guys look below the screen here, below where I'm at, where my finger's going, if you look there, guess what? We're finally a podcast. That's our Podbean account. I'm going to put up about 3 episodes a day for right now. We have a backlog of what, like 72, 75 episodes, something like that, Paco? So, almost 2 years, dude. January 30th, I think, or, yeah. It's going to be 2 years. I think, yeah. Yep. And, hey, guys, guess what? Old Captain Jack's going to be back on the show. Not sure when, because it was a work schedule, but he's going to be back on. So, Another little quick thing I want to say thank you again to Matt Jackson at Paraholics. Uh, they continue to love and be part of this family of Vanishing Gates. It's a great show. He's a great guy. His YouTube channel is phenomenal. They do so much. It's not so much the production is great, but they do some real EVP sessions. They test out all the gear, and Matthew Jackson's been a guest on the show, and I think his partner's Art England. And Matthew, forgive me if I'm wrong, and let me know, but they're doing another show. Dark Country, I think, is the name of the show. So check them out as well on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. Paco, are you dragging that mic across your Johnson and we just can't see it? Because that's really... It's not sounding good, buddy. Well, Turtle Beaches. Oh, like these? Oh, but you have PlayStation Turtle Beaches. That's why they don't work. Son, call me back when you get a good system. Oh, oh man, you're killing me here. Another thing I do want to mention, I got my notes because I'm a big notes guy, folks. If Paco's mic ever stops interfering. So, as the Paranormal Patriot gave me a big shout out, I want to give a big shout out to Spooky Boo's. I gotta read it because she's awesome, by the way. Spooky Boo's Scary Story Time. Also on Podbean. And she has an interview with the great Jim Harold tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. And she's in Cali too, like us. And tell you, man, she's on with Jim Harold. First of all, she has a great show. She's a very cool person. And she has an interview with the great Jim Harold, which we had that interview, and that was one of the best things that ever happened. Great, great show. Follow her, like her, and don't forget to tell her Vanishing Gates sent you. Same with the Paranormal Patriot. Go check his stuff out. Tell him Vanishing Gates sent you. Well, you know, tit for tat, back and forth. Paco, anytime. Now, I do want to mention something that's going on. I do have this top secret project on the side, and I've talked a little bit about it, but Matthew Brockmeyer, the Humboldt lycanthrope, and I are doing a podcast together. That's not like we're dating, so don't get crazy, folks. Paco, don't get jealous. You're still cute. Well, there's a secondary podcast, and it's going to be about crazy, murderous people. So that's coming up pretty soon. Look for that. We have, I think, 4 episodes recorded. We're going to do our 5th tomorrow. And I got some editing to do and whatnot, so... But again, guys, this whole episode tonight was about pushing the podcast, the Podbean thing right there. And sharing it, tell your friends about it. Email us at vanishinggates@gmail.com with your stories. Don't forget, we love you very, very much. And when the gaming channel goes up, you guys will be the first to know, because I'll be poning some noobs. Except for Paco, because he plays the PlayStation. Bro. Yeah, well, that's all it's going to work in your truck is PlayStation works on a cigarette lighter, so it makes total sense. Oh, yeah, I forgot some things. On November 2nd, I have a live stream with Frickin' Frack Paranormal right here on the on the YouTubes. The Facebooks doesn't work because Facebook seems to be totally garbage right now. And don't forget to check out, actually, let's do this. Paco, what time of the year is it? The season of miracles. And we're mostly just trying to scare the shit out of each other. And if you want to do that, I don't know, Paco, where would you go to get stuff to scare the crap out of people? I know you know a guy. That the Jason Glenn of Cotton Studios? I tell you what, man, like, I love Jason Glenn's work. He makes some crazy shit, and it's really good crazy shit. It's the kind of shit you want to take home to mom if she has left you a large inheritance and she has a heart problem. And she was rude. I can't help myself, man. I'm the worst person ever, right? Paco, you're cutting out. Cutting out hard. Nope, can't hear you. No, are you being attacked by aliens? I mean, they can't see it here, but on the screen for Skype versus the actual screen for production, you look like you're being like abducted by aliens. You're just frozen on the main screen. They can't even see you like moving around. No, go for it though. Oh, I get hungry. You know what I get hungry for is sandwiches. I know a guy. I know a place, Dio's Sandwich Shop. I don't know if you've heard of it, Paco. What's it? 429 Grotto Street. 428. That's right, because the 429 is the bar right next to it, which also you can order sandwiches from if you're of age and drinking at said bar. And everyone likes it when you slide your sandwich right on through. Hey, whoa. It was open territory. It's not taking advantage. This is like hunting. You pick low-hanging fruit from the joke tree, all right, bro? That's what we do. Now, that said, if your sandwich is a little too mild, you can always pick up some Halloween hot sauce. Victor Ives makes the best hot sauce, guys. The best hot sauce I've ever had. The Grinding Skull, super hot, but also super delicious. The perfect balance between heat and flavor. Check him out. HalloweenHotSauce.com or go to the Facebook page. But let everyone you talk to know Vanishing Gates sent you. Now, we will actually have some information or an actual show next week. This is kind of our transition towards the podcasting format, which we've been talking about doing for like, I don't know, almost 2 years now. We're actually doing that, and the season of Miracles is upon us, so still got to do the haunted house. I'm very bummed to say that we won't be doing the there won't be a Halloween pop-up boutique this year, from what I hear. I was too. So guys, if you've been out there, like, keep Emily, our good friend Emily, Mystic Rose Tarot, in your prayers and thoughts. Give her good energy. She's going through some stuff, and she's awesome. So put her in your good thoughts and prayers, and you know, that kind of thing. Let's hope for a happy healing there. She's gonna be okay, but the better the energy, the better the happy thoughts, the better she'll be. Because I think when we all come together as a paranormal community, we might be able to make something happen hypothetically, because that's what we work in, is hypothetical. Right? Alright. That said, Jack will be back soon. Here and there, hit and miss. Now, I am possibly changing actual careers here. So the live streams might change up dates. I will keep you guys up to date on it. And if I do change careers, I'll be on the road a little bit more. So you'll get a little more on the road kind of perspective. I'll take the studio with me. Well, not the whole studio, but the recording equipment with me. And we'll do shows from there. And please don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell your friends and family about us. And if anybody you know has had stories, encounters of the unexplained, the paranormal, and the strange, please let me know at vanishinggates@gmail.com, and I would love to read them on the air and talk about it. 2 G's between Vanishing and Gates. So it's Vanishing Gates mushed together like they're fist bumping. Not fisting. Fist bumping, Paco. Calm down. I know you're going with that, dude. Gross. So guys, hopefully Facebook eventually gets its shit together and we can still live stream there. If not, well, we'll be here on YouTube. And if not, we'll still be at podbean.com. So, I know, right? Just what you wanted. More of us. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to miss an episode. I mean, I've had plenty of episodes, but I don't want to miss any of them. Alright, well, there will be a topic next. We'll be joined by Giovanni from hauntedcrap.com to talk about UFOs and the extraterrestrial kind of thing. So, should be pretty good. Oh, now we can hear you. Word. Weird. So I'm near the airport and I see all these unidentified flying things. Oh shit, that's a wing. That might be a Cessna. Killing me, Paco. Killing me. You know, I do have a really creepy story if you want to hear it. Nobody else wants to hear it. I know nobody else wants to hear it, so maybe I'll save it. No, but so we talked about night terrors before. We talked about sleep paralysis. On a serious note, folks, because we do that once in a minute. And I go through this every once in a while, because if I sleep on my back, this happens to me. And I know what it is. It's me slipping between the hypnagogic and hypnopompic. And I'm a light sleeper. And so for me, when something happens, you know, I kind of have a reaction. I also have a lot of stress. I don't drink enough water. I don't take care of myself well enough. That's why I'm so fat and bald and ugly. But supposed to laugh. Fuck you, Paco. Jerk. No, but what is? I do have a lot of stress, and so your mind takes stress and makes nightmares out of it to help you cope. Well, I've had the whole sleep paralysis thing, but the last one I've ever had was not too long ago. I don't know if I told you about this, Paco, with the whole visitors coming into the wall and stuff. It's the last time I ever had sleep paralysis. And the only time it was ever like this. I was on my back in my bed, and I saw some grays come through the wall, and they were taking me out. This is, again, a dream. Guys, I'm not saying this happened. I see Blair there, and nobody else can see her because it's not catching up with your video. But Paco's dog is kissing him. She's a very good girl, yes. So I'm laying in bed, and they're pulling me out, and I feel levitated, pulled out, like they're dragging through the wall. I start fighting back. I start kicking and punching. And one of them looks at the other one. He doesn't say anything, but in his mind, he's like, this one's fighting back. And then they just left, and I woke up. So it's kind of a weird, creepy story there. But again, it's sleep paralysis. It's a dream state. You know, you never know what's actually going on. So that's a little bit of a creepy story. I had to have something creepy. Well, I mean, it happened, but it didn't happen. Guys, I'm not saying I was trying to be... there was no abduction ceremony happening by gray aliens. It was, you know... I do have this weird protrusion, though, in the back of my shoulder. No. When's the last time you farted and have a satellite dish come out your ass? I'm not saying folks haven't been abducted. I'm just saying folks probably have not been abducted. Probably. You know, I still hold to that Fermi, you know, that thing. We talked about this, where the idea that there's probably life on other planets, but it's probably so far removed, will be extinct before we even come in contact with it. Fermi paradox is what it's called, I think. Well, I mean, we have animals all around us, and we're not the same. Try breeding with a giraffe and tell me how that works out for you. Also, don't try breeding with a giraffe. Just take my word, it's not going to produce offspring. No, don't. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's true. Well, hold on. Depends on what end you're at. I don't know. I don't think giraffes can buck like a horse. I think their neck and head's too heavy. Well, you can get a stepladder. No, Paco was trying to figure out where the fuck to get a stepladder. What kind of stepladder do I need? I don't think that's... I mean, also, no, I'm not sure that works. I don't think that tracks, bro. This is the episode we do after getting a lot of love from fucking... Ooh. Mm-hmm.
And most if I can get everything all set up and taken care of in the time that it needs to be done, we'll have some really good content coming from there. Most definitely be doing a live show from New Orleans, and
So keep in mind, all of those packages, they don't let you go into the houses. The tours are all outside.
I mean, it's always worth a shot.
Yeah.
I can always just jump off the bus and go into the house.
I would just go to the cemetery in New Orleans. Like, first of all, you're gonna be there at Mardi Gras, en temps roulé. Let the good times roll. It's like have some fun and farewell to the flesh. Maybe you can find the Candyman. Don't get in his van. The Candyman, just don't get in his van. But no, I mean that's cool. That'd be awesome. You should also, though, what I would do if I was in New Orleans is check out the cemeteries. It's insane cool, and get lots of video and photos from there. I don't know if there's any haunting activity per se, but you would assume so. Um,
That's what the package was telling me.
the package is promising you a haunted experience in New Orleans.
Yeah.
That could be pretty dope. Do they give you gear, or do we need to send you with like an SB7 or what?
No, I don't think it's that type. I don't think like where you can like actually go through and
Yeah, well, I know the house is the housing thing where you walk by the haunted houses. They don't, because most of those are private owned, and they just walk by and tell you why it's haunted.
that's a
So,
really cool concept though.
oh yeah, oh absolutely. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying don't expect to be
If you do want
ghost
me to
hunting.
do it, I will.
I do want you to do it. God damn it, Paco! Fuck.
When it comes to the haunted houses, I'll just do a show while I'm zipping down the swamps inside one of those really cool boats, and
Also, not gonna
I'll
happen.
do it.
No, is it?
What?
No, you're not. You're gonna be a swamp boat.
Dude, it's freaking great. It's freaking great. It's like, dude, so like for my hotel, the complete party package for Mardi Gras, like you're talking about balcony parties, after parties, like everything, like your entire experience, including plus all these there's like four different tourist activities for like $1,600, dude. And all you got to do is just buy an airplane ticket and food while you're down there.
And you think about it, like, well, you got to buy food and an airplane ticket. That's not a package.
Well,
That said, though, for $1,600, if you're at a strip club, you're gonna see the same amount of titties.
I'm not there for the titties.
I'm sorry, I mean boobs or breasts or whatever isn't gonna offend you. Melons, gajagas.
But I want to go there for the experience. I
Good
took a
lord.
vacation, and for quite a long time. The last vacation was Reno, and where I did go visit a strip club. But I just thought, that's one place that that's the one thing I haven't done. It'd be a really cool experience to do, and you know, I don't like I have to fly overseas, which is great because I don't really enjoy flying all that much anyhow. And plus, even maybe I can even work it out to where I can get my company to give me, some product to haul out to New Orleans, and then I can just take my vacation there, and I don't really have to take a flight trip.
Not if they watch this, they won't.
They're still getting money. I'm still getting money.
Oh man.
It's a win-win.
Well, it's kind of like where I'm at with. If I get this new job, I'll be traveling quite a bit, so I'm gonna try to find some haunted locations or some crazy places to go. And I won't be traveling all the time, but it'll be like a minute, like a week or two at a time, probably, or a week at a time, probably. And it'd be kind of cool. And I know that I might end up in Reno, Nevada, which could be kind of cool. So,
That must seem like if you're up that way, up that through there that often. So
well, we'll have to touch base on that. And also, guys, again, Halloween is coming up. The season of miracles is upon us. The blessed season. The most wonderful time of the year.
this is Halloween. This is Halloween.
I don't want to get sued. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But we are coming near also our 2-year anniversary of the show. It's, I think, January 30th. Hopefully Paco can make it here for that. He's always just trying to make things more about family. Yeah, you jerk. Well, I don't know if I can always Skype you because Skype seems to be having issues these days too. To buy new recording software. OBS is failing me miserably. And Facebook is even worse. Yay. What a sad state of things. Anyhow, all right, Paco, I'm going to get this done because we've already been a half hour into the show and not talked about fuck all, which is normal, but also I'm tired. I did get up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I've been going for now a long time. And I have my secondary project tomorrow at about 10 o'clock to start recording. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you real soon. Love you. Drive safe. See you. All right, guys. That was Paco, one of my intrepid co-hosts in The Strange and Explained. And today, the entire lack of any reasoning. I'm Jay, your host. Don't forget to check out Vanishing Gates podbean.com feed. And yeah, we're going to do more podcasting there. I'll have more episodes. I think we have like 3 up right now. We'll have another 3 up tomorrow. Probably more after that. I'm going to try to move things around. Folks, if I wasn't able to get to you in chat, I apologize. I'm so used to the Facebook chat thing, and Facebook was not working today. So if you're on the YouTube thing and chatting with me, I apologize if I missed you. You guys can always email me, vanishinggates@gmail.com. I want to hear your stories. I want to hear your encounters with the unexplained. If you have hosts or guests that you would like to see on the show, topics discussed, please let me know, because that's what the show is about. We started this to do a fun thing to hear everyone else's weirdness, because life is weird in general, and we like that. And if you have a cigar you'd like me to check out, also hit me up, because I will never complain about that. Anyway, guys, thank you again for listening/watching. I'm Jay, your host, into the Fortean, the Strange, the Unexplained. Have a great night.